All right, ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, Bang the Monkey back again with another unboxing video of the Lost Caverns of Ixalan set boosters. So this is the second box that I'm opening for this new set of LCI. And if you saw the earlier video, I enjoyed opening that box. Maybe value-wise not there, but certainly a lot of flavor, and I'm hoping to maybe turn that around with this box. So let's get right to it. So again, I've been seeing that there's a lot of good things that I'm hearing on this particular set. Very powerful cards and just, you know, good upgrades up and down from the commons to the mythics to commanders, and I don't have yet a copy of the commander decks, but that is certainly something that I would like to also get for myself, seeing that the designs, the cards, and the reprints on those decks are actually quite good. So I think this is probably the best, or one of the best sets that we're getting, or certainly the best standard set that we're getting for this year, without a doubt. So if in case I have the ability to do so, I will probably try to pick up some more product from here and share that with you guys. Okay, so again, 30 packs with a box topper. This time I would love to get some value, and let's see what we get. Okay, this time I'll try to open from the start, I mean from up front, because this is a Japanese deck, just so that we can get this moving a little bit faster. Okay, so Dino Automaton, and for the first rare we get a Roaming Throne. Nice, this is one of those chase rares, very serviceable, good for tribal decks. Check this out, right? So it's 4 to cast, with Ward 2 you get a 4/4 Golem artifact creature. So it enters battle, you choose a creature type, and then Roaming Throne is the chosen type in addition to other types. So if a triggered ability of another creature you control of the chosen type triggers, it triggers an additional time. So you can just imagine that. It's like a Panharmonicon on a stick. So this is perfect. This is great. Okay, so we'll put that there. We get an island in the Jurassic Park slot. I wish that it was a card instead. Okay, and then the uncommons. Let's put the commons there, and commons foil land. It's okay, and we get the art card. Okay, so we started off pretty good. Roaming Throne is one of the higher value rares in this set. Okay, here we go. So we get a leap from the list, right? So maybe we'll do a separate, what you call it, stack for these list cards. Yeah. So let's put that over here. Hunter's Blowgun, foil, and we get our first mythic. That would be Bonehard Dracosaur. Perfect. I was looking for this card. So in the last box we had actually opened 8 mythics. Nice. And however, we only got one god and none of the cards that I was really looking for, but this is one of the cards that I've been looking for. So what does it do? It's a 5 to cast, 5/5 flying first strike dinosaur dragon, and beginning of your upkeep, exile top 2 cards of the library. You may play them this turn. Now if you exile a land card this way, create a 3/1 red dino creature token. If you exile a non-land card this way, you create a treasure token. So you have the ability to create both a dinosaur creature token and a treasure token. Cool. However, if you get 2 lands, I think if you exile a land card this way. So yeah, you probably get 2 tokens maybe? I don't know, we'll see. But that's mythic number 1. That is absolutely fire there for me. I love that. So let's put this guy over here. Yeah, over here. Okay, next would be the uncommons. We'll put them away. Not sure if there's any uncommons here of value, but certainly there are uncommons that are actually really good cards. So I'll have to look into that, um, more closely after I review this unboxing. But okay, great way to start. Roaming Throne, and then a Boneheart Dracosaur for the Mythic, which is probably one of the top cards I was looking for to get in this set. Okay, so we have a Skeleton Pirate, Oraska Puzzle Door, and next we have a rare that would be Fabrication Foundry. So 2 to cast Artifact, tap and add white mana, spend this mana only to cast an artifact spell or activate the ability of an artifact source. Then you can pay 3, tap, and exile one or more other artifacts you control with total mana value X. Return target artifact card with mana value X for less from graveyard to the battlefield. Okay, and then we get Zoyoa. Okay. And then land and art card. Okay, next up, pack number 3, I think this is. Okay, we get a nice dinosaur art card. Alright, next up we have a rare that will be Molten Collapse. Nice, okay, so again, I mentioned in the other box that this card is getting a lot of buzz. Only 2 to cast, but it's very, very flexible and great in Commander and probably even CEDH. So nice pickup for me there. So this is a double rare box, and what we get, it would be Get Lost. Nice, and it's in the showcase borderless version. And this is, I think, one of those great serviceable rares where you pay for 2, it's an instant. Destroy target creature, enchantment, or planeswalker, and controller creates 2 map tokens. So this is great removal because who cares about the map tokens, yeah? Okay, so double rare box. Let's put that here on the special treatment stack, and we go through the uncommons, commons, and the nice land, the postcard land, maybe that's what we'll call it now. Alright, so moving on, we have the art card. Let's take out the land card there. Okay, some counters, and then foil common, and then for the rare we have a Terror Tide. So it's a 4 to cast sorcery board wipe. So all creatures get X until end of turn, where X is the number of permanent cards in your graveyard. Okay, and then nothing after that. Okay, so let's continue on. So we are now in pack number 6, the middle of the first stack. We have picked up 1 mythic only so far, but it's the mythic that I am looking for. So we have Ranwin, gold signed art card. Okay, so let's go here. Ooh, this is a map token, and we first get a foil Itali's Favor. Next card is a rare, a Tarian's Journal. So this is a 2 to cast legendary artifact where you can tap and sacrifice another artifact feature to draw a card. Activate only as a sorcery. Now you can also pay 2, tap it, discard your hand, and you transform Tarian's Journal. And then it becomes the Tomb of Aklazots, where you can tap it for black, or you may cast a creature spell from your graveyard this turn. If you do, it enters the battlefield with a finality counter on it, and it is a vampire in addition to its other types. So you can recur non-vampire creatures with a finality counter on it. At least you can get more value out of those creatures in the G yard. Okay. Comments, okay. Pack number 6. Come on, let's get some of those nice gods. Okay, map token, and first up we have a foil frilled K-Worm mythic. Do we get a mythic? No, it's a rare. a Restless Prairie for the this cycle of Manland, and nothing post that, unfortunately. Okay. Right, moving on. So we're gonna move very briskly here because the other video I think topped an hour. But we took our time there for sure because we wanted to really get a feel for the product. Oh, okay, so we get a special guest card. It's a Star Compass. It's an uncommon 2 to cast, enters battlefield. You can pay, you can tap it for 1 mana of any color that the basic land you control could produce. Okay, yeah, I would have wanted something better than that for the special guest card like the other box, but I don't feel so bad because the next one is a mythic foil and it's an Admiral Brass the Unsinkable. Okay, so what does this do? It's foil too, check that out. So mythic number 2. So it's a human pirate for 5 to cast. Enters battlefield, mill 4 cards. At the beginning of combat in your turn, you may return target pirate creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield with a finality counter on it. It has base power toughness 4/4, gains haste until end of turn. Nice, very powerful. Oh, and we have a second rare, and that would be Stalactite Stalker. Okay, so 1 to cast Goblin Rogue with 1/1 with Minache. At the beginning of your end step, if you descended this turn, put a 1/1 counter on the Stalker. And you can pay 3, sacrifice the target creature gets -X until end of turn, where X is Stalactite Stalker's power. So it's like a creature that you can convert into a removal spell. That's nice. Okay, and then uncommons, commons there. Okay, so far we have 2 mythics in the first 7 packs, and Madame Brass here looks is in the special foil showcase art, I think. Nice. So we are doing pretty well here so far, and I hope that trend continues. Although I would have wanted that special guest card would have been a nice, sexy, mythic. I don't know what kind of cards you can get in these, you know, in these special guest cards. But do you only get 1 per booster box? Anyway, we'll see. Okay. Oh, okay. Another list card, Doomed Traveler, and we get a foil rare. It will be Kutsil's Flanker, which we had gotten before. Okay, so I think we have 1 more rare coming up. Yep, and it is Braided Net. So this is an artifact 3 to cast. Enters battlefield with 3 net counters on it. Tap, remove a net counter. Tap another target non-land permanent. Its activated abilities can be activated for as long as it remains tapped. And then you can craft with another artifact. Pay 2. It becomes Braided Quipu. So pay 4, tap, draw a card for each artifact you control, then put Braided Quipu on its owner's library 3rd from the top. Okay. Interesting. Right. So let's just then sort these out. Last pack from the first stack. So far, I would say this is an above average pick. I mean, for this particular stack. But can we get a mana crit or a Cavern of Souls? Is it in the cards? Literally. Okay. We get a foil Captain Storm. And then for the rare, Abuelo, Ancestral Echo. And that's it. Okay, so first stack done. Let's, you know, why don't we go with the 3rd stack, and then let's end with the 2nd stack. Maybe we might have better chances that way. Okay, so you start off with a list card, the Throat Slitter. Okay, and then we have Hurl into History in the foil treatment. And for the rare, we get a Preacher of the Schism and a Rampaging Ceratops after that. Okay. So kind of a womp womp pack there. Womp womp. Okay, so we get this map. Land down there. Oh, we get another list card, so 2 straight, I suppose. Barrow Ghoul, but it's a common. And then we have a foil uncommon here, Confounding Riddle. And we have a mythic, mythic number 3. Is it a god? Yes, it is! We get Ojer Tak, Deepest Foundation. So I think this is the highest value god, and this is the one that I was looking for. 6 to cast, god, vigilance, 6/6. If 1 or more creature tokens would be created under your control, 3 times that many of those tokens are created. That's absolutely bonkers. And then when it dies, return to the battlefield tapped and transformed under its owner's control. It becomes a land where you can tap for white, and then you can pay 3, tap it, transform it, and only when you've attacked with 3 or more creatures this turn and only the sorcery. And you get it back as the token created. That is just insane. Completely off the hook. Off the hizzy, as they would say. So I'm really happy with that. So the 2 mythics that I was looking for in this set, I got them. So I'm good. So just in the same box, that's it. Okay. But if we can get a Mana Crypt, I would be happy with that too. So that stack really a good choice for us there to begin on that last stack number 3. All right, let's keep moving. So art card, land. Okay, finality counter. Okay, common, and then for the rare we get a Tushana's Tidebinder, and then common. Okay. One thing I'm not seeing a lot of, and we only got really I think just 1 card from the other box, was the Jurassic Park cards. Again, I did mention that I'm a huge fan of dinosaurs and Jurassic Park, so I'm hoping or wishing that I get some more of these Jurassic Park cards. Okay, so map, token, and we get a rare. It would be Sentinel of the Nameless City. So what does this do? 3 to cast Merfolk Warrior Scout with Vigilance. Enters the battlefield or attacks, create a map token. Okay. Artifact with pay 1 tap, sacrifice this artifact, target creature you control explores, activate only as a sorcery. Okay. And then we have the uncommons, commons there. Okay, so far 3 mythics, but 2 of them are exactly what I want, and Admiral Brass in that special lovely treatment. Okay. So next up we get another mythic, mythic number 4, and it is, there you go, Cavern of Souls. We hit it. Okay, that's it. Game over. We end now. Alright, we hit a Cavern of Souls. Again, great reprint. Not in the specialized version though, but still a mythic nonetheless, and one of the chase mythics of the set. We hit it. This is great box. Great box. So mythic number 4. And then, yeah. I am happy. So just with that, I think we're good. I don't know if that alone already makes up for the value of the entire box, but I personally am happy with what we picked up already so far, and I think from this point onwards I will not be sad about anything, and everything is gravy at this point, and we're just even a little less than halfway of the box, so just really happy about what we picked up so far. This is a pretty good box, and you can still do more. Speaking of which, we will get a Souls of the Lost for the rare. Okay, so let's continue moving on. So I'm not paying attention anymore too much on the commons and certainly on the uncommons and commons. But I know that there are a lot of these nice, low to the ground cards there that can be also used to upgrade in the 99. And I will go through them. I'm not sure if they all have value, but certainly looking forward to adding them to my decks. Okay, so we have an Elven Palisade for the list slot. Then we have a foil Acrobatic Leap. Next up, we have a rare. That would be Kellen. So it's our second Kellen. First one for the box, second from the two that we've opened so far. And uncommons, commons. Okay. Next. Again, everything now is just gravy from here, and we've officially crossed the second half of the box. So still have a long way to go. Hopefully you can still get some value. Alright, there we go. And for the rare we get a Magmatic Galleon. Okay, nothing home to write about on that one. But that's fine, again that's fine. I think we've already picked up quite a lot of value. I hope the value is not all up front there, but if it is, that's pretty good. 3 of the cards that I was looking for, maybe just outside of the Mana Crypt. Yeah. Okay, so we have a Gnome. So we have a foil rare. It is Inti, Sensual of the Sun. So Inti is a 2 to cast Human Knight legendary that's 2/2. Whenever you attack, you may discard a card. When you do put a 1/1 counter on target attacking creature, it gains trample until end of turn. When you discard 1 or more cards, exile the top card of that, you can play that card until your next end step. So card advantage along with being able to put counters on your creatures. And if you have that, what was that card that we had earlier where you double up on triggers, right? Then, wow, this would be pretty good. Okay, so we'll put this foil over here. And then we get an Animpakal, 1000th Moon, for a second rare in the pack. And we get a third rare. I think this is from the Commander, maybe. Oh, no, this is, from Jurassic Park. Nice, so this is a triple rare pack. And we get Savage Order. So 4 to cast sorcery, as an additional cost to cast a spell. Sacrifice creature with power 4 or greater. Search your library for a dinosaur creature card. Put it onto the battlefield and shuffle. Gains indestructible until your next turn. Oh my god. So you can cheat out Galta. And then that's it. Game over. Oh my gosh. Oh boy. We have another rare. So this is a quadruple rare pack. That hardly happens. To me at least. But we get a Starving Revenant in the alternate art, alternate extended art version. 4 to cast, Spirit Horror, 4/4. When it enters battlefield, surveil 2. Then for each card you put on top of your library, you draw a card and you lose 3 life. And then with Descent 8, whenever you draw a card, if there are 8 or more current cards in your graveyard, targeted opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. So you have an Aristocats theme in there as well. That's, again, the card design in this set is just very imaginative and very powerful, I have to say. Okay, so we'll put that over there, these nice special cards. Okay. Wow, again, I said anything after that Cavern of Souls is gravy at this point, and the gravy train is just chugging along. Again, beautiful art there. Okay, so let's get to it. We have the dinosaur token, foil Burning Sun Cavalry, and the rare is the Ever-Flowing Well, which we also picked up previously. Okay, nothing in this pack. And last pack for the third stack, which has been, I would say, extremely productive. Okay, here we go. So, art card, plant card, token. So we get a foil rare. It's Tarian's Journal in foil. Okay, so we'll probably still get a second rare. That would be Abuelo's Awakening. All right, so I'll put this rare here, and a mythic. So it's a triple rare pack, but the rare mythic rare coming up, and it is Paleontologist's Pickaxe. So this is coming from the Commander set. Okay, I was hoping that it would be something else, but I won't be choosy at this point. Okay, cool. Second pack for the last stack. So let's, sorry about that. Let's get right to it. All right, for the list card, we have a Wolf Caller's Howl for the cast enchantment. Maybe upkeep, put X2 green wolf creature tokens on the battlefield, where X is the number of opponents with 4 or more cards in your hand. Okay, so we'll put that there. Foil Pathfinding Axe Jaw. Then for the rare, we get a Jade Light Spelunker. Yeah, and that's it. So we move on. Okay, maybe one thing that I'm looking for would be more dinosaurs. Can we get more dinosaurs? Or a Mana Crypt. Alright, here we go. Dinosaur, Mythic. And is it another god? Maybe. Oh, Resplendent Angel. Nice. Okay, so this is a reprint as well. There's value in this for sure. And we get a second rare. It's Tetsin Gnome Champion. So what does this guy do? 3 to cast legendary artifact creature Gnome 2/2. When Tetsin or another double-faced artifact enters the battlefield under your control, mill 3 cards, and you may put an artifact card from among them into your hand. Then you can craft with 6 artifacts. It turns into the Golden Gear Colossus. So it's a 6/6 legendary artifact creature Gnome with Vigilance and Trample. And whenever the Golden Gear Colossus enters the battlefield or attacks, transform up to 1 other target double-faced artifact control. Create 2 1/1 colorless Gnome artifact creature tokens. Interesting. This would be nice maybe to explore as a commander. We'll see. So we'll put that there. Okay. This box is really the gift that keeps on giving. And let's keep that going. Okay, we have about 7 packs left, including this one. Let's see here. Let's get some nice dinos, please. Because this is Ixalan. And we get Malcolm Alluring Scoundrel. Alright, and then, yeah. Okay. Down to the last 6, and we still have the box topper to go as a bonus for this. Let's see what we get. Okay, Cenote Scout. Rare, it would be Bedrock Tortoise. Okay. So far we're not getting the same number of mythics that we got in the other box. We have 6 mythics. At this point, right, if you recall, we were at about 6 mythics heading into the home stretch in the last box, and we did manage to get 8. So there still might be an outside chance for us to catch up on the mythics and get 8 mythics here. Okay, so we get a Kutzel Flanker for the rare, and then we get a second rare. It would be Amalia Benavides Aguirre. So a 2/2 Vampire Scout, ward, pay 3 life. Whenever you gain life, Amalia Benavides Aguirre explores, then destroy all other creatures if its power is exactly 20. Cool, okay. So let's put that there. And then uncommons and commons over there. Alright, last 4 packs. This is it. Hitting the home stretch. The gravy has been good. The going has been good. And let's see if we can close this out on an even better note. That wasn't supposed to be rhyming, by the way. Okay, we get a Cosmium Confluence. So it's a sorcery, 5 to cast. You choose 3, you may choose the same mode more than once. Search your library for a cave card, put it in the battlefield, tap and shuffle. put 3 1/1 counters on the cave you control. It becomes a 0/0 elemental creature with haste. It's land and destroy target enchantment. Okay. Right, then nothing there. Ho hum. Last 3 packs there. Let's see. Can we still pull out a little bit more value from this set? Okay, so we have a list card. Counterbalance. Nice. Put that guy over there. Foil Deep Goblin Skull. Taker. And for the rare, we get an Amalia Benevides Aguirre. Okay. And yeah, then uncommons. Right. Okay, last 2 packs then. Can we get one more rare? Just, yeah. If we can just ask the Magic Gods, just one more rare. Sorry, one more mythic, I mean. One more mythic, preferably a god. Or a mana crypt. Or both. Okay. What do we get? It's a rare Starving Revenant. Okay. And then... Oh! We did get a mythic. It is Ogier Oxenil, Deepest Might. So it's the red god. This is absolutely crazy. This is just a really good box. So what does this do? For the cast god, trample. If a red source you control deal an amount of non-combat damage less than Ogier Axonil's power to an opponent, that source deals damage equal to Ogier Axonil's power instead. When Ogier Axonil dies, turns to the battlefield tap and transform under its owner's control, and it becomes a land. And when you pay 3, tap it, then you can activate only the transform Temple of Power, and only if red source you control dealt 4 or more non-combat damage this turn, only as a sorcery. So, okay, 7 mythics. Again, I won't complain. This is a pretty strong box, I think. And we did get the chase mythics that we were looking for. And then we started off with a Roaming Throne, if you recall, which is a very good card. Okay, so last one, last pack. And this is about it. To close the show, what do we get? Another mythic? Yes, another mythic. So 8 mythics right in the last pack, and it would be an Ogier Kazlem. So it's a 3rd god in this particular box, and it's the other mythic that I was looking for. So it's 5 to cast, god with trample, 6/5. When it deals combat damage to a player, reveal that many cards from top of your library. You may put a creature card and or a land card among them to the battlefield. Put the rest in the bottom random order, and then when it dies, you change it into a land. It becomes land, and then you can pay 3, transform it again if you have 10 or more permanents. So you have the City's Blessing there. And that's it. That's how we close the show, and we ended on a very, very strong note. And after Caverns of Souls, I was thinking, okay, everything else here is gravy, but we actually even got a lot more value from this set after that Cavern of Souls. So amazing, amazing box. We're really, really happy about that. Okay, so just moving on to the box topper. Hopefully we can get something nice here. It would be, let me flip it this way. Coat of Arms. Okay, 5 to cast artifact. Each creature gets 1/1 for each other creature on the battlefield that shares at least 1 creature type with it. So great for the Dino decks there. And yeah, this is a rare in the nice borderless treatment. So that's a great way to end this particular box. Again, when we take a look at it, right, this guy, and this guy, I was looking for these gods, and then you have the Cavern of Souls there. Good value reprint on the Resplendent Angel, and on the special stuff, we get this nice coat of arms, Savage Order, pretty good. Yeah, and this Get Lost, which is I think one of the better removals in white, and a couple of serviceable rares. So I'm really, really happy with this box. And I do thank you for joining me on this adventure. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Probably I'll be opening more LCI product, but let's see what we can get in the next couple of weeks. But until then, take care, and I'll see you then. Bye-bye.